allow me to do the honors? This reminds me of when I was a little girl.
What?
Mama, allowing me to pour her tea in the afternoon after she came back from the ski slopes. There we go. We had a beautiful chalet up in the Alps. It was just so beautiful, warm and cozy, especially in the wintertime. It was Mama's favorite place in the whole wide world. Papa sold it after she had the accident. Just too many memories.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm only telling you it because it was my safe haven. I feel safe here, too. Edmund, you truly are my hero for taking me and Grandmama in.
Oh, I owed you. Listen, you helped me get Maddie back. You helped me fight Dimitri.
Oh, Peg, you know, he really doesn't deserve to be a father. But I don't mean to ramble on. I know you're a busy man. You have a magazine to run, and, you know, I don't want to keep you up telling you about my childhood.
I don't mind.
Must be a responsibility to be the editor of a magazine. I mean, you know, shaping all those public opinions and trying to make a difference in the world.
I don't know about that.
Modesty. I like that in a man. And then you still have to keep up this beautiful estate. Do you have other holdings as well? You know, maybe an island in the Caribbean or an estate in Argentina?
I'm not a pauper, if that's what you're asking.
I don't know. I wasn't trying to...
Well, I'm not going to throw your grandmother out in the cold either. She can keep the fur. The car and the driver have to go, though.
Edmund, you're such
And one other thing. Don't try to manipulate me. Ever.
I wasn't trying to... Oh, but you're right. I've been doing it for so long, I guess it's second nature. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. Just as long as we understand each other.
Anyway, let me pour you some more. They say a leopard can change his spots, but I'm certainly gonna try. You know, when you're,
Thanks.
when you're born this way, you just happen to take things a little bit for granted.
Well, that must be nice.
Our family never learned the value of money because it was always just there.
Some people are just lucky.
No, you're lucky you weren't born that way because when you lose it all, it doesn't teach you how to cope out there in the real world.
You're a smart girl, Gillian. You'll figure it out.
You know what, Edmund? You're right. And if anything, it's a challenge, and I love a challenge.
Excuse me.
Hey, Scott. It's not a good time.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, my economics test.
That's right. Prof handed them back this afternoon. We study an hour. You have my notes for what, one night? And you aced the bloody thing.
She
did?
Yeah, you're skewing the grade curve without even trying.
Well, that's nice.
Wait, you get a 95 on the test of all tests, and all you can say is, that's nice?
I didn't realize you were such a whiz at economics, Gillian.
Not a quick study when I have the right tutor.
Oh, Sherry, you're absolutely right. I'm all perked up. Oh, Edmund, could I have just a little, a smidgen of cognac?
Oh, sure.
Ah, would you, oh, who are you?
Oh, Grandmama, yes, this is Scott Chandler, and Scott, this is my grandmother, Duchess Eugenia.
I think you're supposed to kiss it.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, no, the pleasure's all mine. Are you perhaps, oh, thank you, darling, related to Adam Chandler?
Yeah, he's my uncle.
Ah, isn't that nice? I've heard so much about him. Such an influential man. You know, it's quite amazing that there are so many sort of well-bred, nice people in this small town.
We've got all kinds.
I just have had the most marvelous idea. Why didn't I think of it before?
What is it, Grandmama?
A ball.
Excuse me?
A ball right here in Wildwood. Yes, so that I could be introduced to Pine Valley Society and my gorgeous granddaughter. The official debut.
Grandmama, I think you should speak to Edmund before you start mailing out these
You know, I think we
invitations.
should really have, yes, 2 orchestras. One for the traditional music and one for the young thing. Do you know, perhaps we could get Julio Iglesias to sing. I adore that song of his. What is it? Or To All the Girls I've Loved Before.
Grandmama, I think I would prefer something a little less extravagant.
My darling, it is only befitting a princess. No expense shall be spared. Besides, you should be thinking of sort of finding a suitable husband so that you can take your place in international society.
Scott, do you want to come into the study with me for a minute?
Yeah.
Tempo did a piece on childcare and cutting edge. May want to use it.
Grandmama, I really appreciate the fact that you want to throw this coming out party for me, but...
It is de rigueur. Every girl has to be properly introduced. They have debutante balls here in America, don't they? Give me some more, would you?
Yes, but it's just a little bit different here than it is in Europe, especially in the circles we are.
Oh, how so?
Finding a husband is not a full-time occupation here.
I know, but there have to be eligible young men here. I mean, I know there are no titles, but... Oh, isn't it a pity that that charming John Kennedy is taken? What about the young man that just left, the scion of the Chandler fortune?
Scott is Adam Chandler's nephew, not his heir.
Oh.
But, his father owns the local gallery here. He's an artist.
Oh, dear, darling, come on, sit down. Yes, that's charming for a fling, perhaps, but you're right, not a serious contender. Unless, of course, Adam Chandler has no children.
No, he has a son, I believe. It's his namesake.
Ah, how old is he?
Oh, he's a child.
Oh, child. Quel dommage. But, darling, we have to find someone equal. I know money is no problem with us, but equal. Oh. Oh, my dear. Why didn't I think of it before?
What?
Well, there is a handsome, charmingly suitable, recently widowed gentleman that we both admire.
Very good. Yeah, that's nice.
Mighty all snugly in bed?
Mm-hmm. Dreaming sweet dreams.
Good.
Always one of the best moments of my day.
What's the best?
Anytime I get to hold my little girl or boy.
You know, I had no idea parents enjoyed their children so much.
Well, you know, neither one of us came from what you would call a touchy-feely situation.
Well, at least we both appreciate castles.
Mm-hmm. And the heating problems of same.
You and Maria managed to make this place very comfy.
Well, thank you. We had to. It was too drafty for Sam.
I especially like Maddie's room. It's all warm and cozy, and I just feel safe there.
Now, Maria loved decorating the nursery. Gillian, you are the center of my universe. I can't think of anything but you.
Develop hobbies. Polo is nice.
I can't concentrate on anything but you.
Meditation, perhaps.
Gillian, my life will disintegrate without you. Marry me.
I can't marry anybody right now.
You don't mean that.
I do.
But you're so beautiful, so young, so good.
I know. As long as Grandmama depends on me for financial and emotional support, I must forswear a personal life.
So noble. But you needn't forswear anything. Because I will keep you and your grandmother in the style you deserve.
is vast.
And I'll be discreet. No one will ever know that your father gambled away the family fortune.
No prenup?
Not unless you want to protect yourself.
How can I be sure you'll really do this for me?
Will this prove it to you? And this? And this? And this?
Then my answer will be yes!
And this?
And yes! And yes, I will marry you! Yes!
That must have been some daydream.
It was. Edmund, would you be a dear and give me some advice?
On what?
The most important decision I've ever made in my life.
Are you sure I'll do?
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Stay right there.
This is it? You wanted my advice on a kimono?
No, of course not. It's a smashing kimono, I know that. It's my body. Do you like my body? I was just wondering what you think of my body. I mean, you're a man of the world. You've seen tons of women, and I know that I can respect your opinion on this very crucial decision that I have to make.
What on earth are you asking me?
I want you to take a long, good look at my body and tell me if you think I can model.
Gillian, it's kind of drafty in here, you know.
I still need to know what you think.
I think we're badly in need of some closure.
Excuse me?
Society needs an attitude adjustment. There's way too much emphasis on physical appearance.
Well, that's how the world operates.
I couldn't agree more. Woo!
Thank you, Ted. That's heartening.
I gotta weigh in on this one. I mean, as far as beautiful women parading around in lingerie is concerned, I'm all for it.
Well, that's heartening.
Yeah, there's a lot to be said for lingerie, especially when you're wearing it. And vain pursuits do have their place.
Well, Edmund, thank you for taking my question seriously.
So, what do you think of my body, I was going to wear horizontal stripes. Somebody told me no. I guess I missed the panel discussion on that one.
Yeah. Well, get ready. I think this lady's about to launch a husband search.
Yeah, not a bad end for some lucky... Not you.
She's barking at the wrong dog.
Well, she can bark at me any day.
I need a drink. Listen, did we get what we need from Sky?
No, unfortunately, we didn't. It's like she's a ghost.
What do you mean?
She's vanished. Disappeared without a trace.
How the hell could that have happened?
I've been thinking about it. Adam's got a lot of resources. He could have stashed her somewhere. Or, if she's very unlucky, Dimitri could have gotten to her first. And if that's the case, I don't think we'll ever find her.
Dimitri's done some terrible things in his life. But to track Sky down and kill her, I mean, that's going too far.
He'd do it. I'm telling you, he's going down for the third time. He knows he's going to lose the last good thing he's got.
Gloria.
Absolutely. And he'll do anything to hang on to her. And I do mean anything. So if anybody finds Sky Chandler, it better damn well be you and me. So Adam is the key.
All right. I'll call some of the investigators at Tempo. They've got connections like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, Grandmama, let me introduce to you Tad Martin, and Tad, this is my...
Don't bother. I've already had the pleasure. Duchess.
Yes, we met in Budapest.
Brief but memorable. I must say, you're looking well.
Yes, I am well, thank you. Tad, could you tell me about your lineage?
You know, my lineage is a rather touchy subject. I'm adopted. But my real parents were an Opal and Ray Gardner.
Well, could you tell me, is this Ray Gardner, was he related to Alexei von Volyavich? Alexei was a member of the Bourbons through the de la Lignes, but of course the family, it had many branches, of course.
It's hard to keep track of all the cousins I know. Well, Ray did have a strong allegiance to the House of Bourbon, and every fifth they ever put out.
Well, maybe the Soissons Bourbon. I know, I'll call Sophie, the Countess de Moligny, remarkable memory.
Bless you, Duchess, but the fact is the only connection my family ever had to the royalty was probably a highway robbery. But if it makes you happier to find one, then I wish you luck.
Why don't we make those phone calls?
Well,
Yeah.
Until next time.
Tad. Quel charmant.
Do I believe you're smitten?
Gillian. Oh, my dear. Just be patient with an old woman. Every young man I see these days resembles Alexei.
Oh, Grandmama, you're not old. You will never be.
Oh, my sweet. Tad would be a delightful candidate for your hand, but then, of course, you have to think of your future.
Yes, and though I enjoy that certain excitement Tad radiates,
Yes, he does pulse with energy, doesn't he?
a certain amount of raw animal instinct.
A lot of zip.
He fails in the most important area.
Oh, no.
Yes, the sine qua non of eligibility. Money.
Oh, yes, money is an essential quality with men. It is.
Huge, limitless supplies of wealth. Tons and tons of money, that's what I require.
Well, it's your birthright.
Yes, it is.
You know, I never could understand why the Bible says that money is the root of all evil. You know, from what I've observed, the couples that have not enough of it, well, they just argue over it endlessly. The ones that have a lot, well, love flourishes. C'est très simple, n'est-ce pas?
Oui. Oh, you're a treasure, Grandmama. And you know what? You've helped me decide something very important.
Have I?
Yes. Edmund. He has the lineage. He has the wealth. And now he's gonna have a very determined young woman just working her hardest to win his heart.
Good, my love.
Don't tell me you're calling it a night. Not this early.
Yeah, well, it's late and I've got a lot of reading to catch up on.
Me too.
You too?
Don't laugh, but I actually do work at this college thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I need some help on an essay that I have to write.
When's it due?
Next Friday.
Better than tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just confused about what the prof wants. I was hoping maybe you could give me a few pointers.
I'll tell you what, it's really late and I gotta do this. Why don't, I help you first thing tomorrow morning?
That'd be wonderful.
Okay. Good night, then.
You too. Oh, Edmund.
Yeah.
You didn't happen to mention my financial situation to Tad, did you?
No, of course not.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Somebody's gonna have to find that princess and millionaire real soon.